Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Ace Learning with Sneh. Today we're going to learn a concept which we all use in our lives, trade. The concept of trade comes under the branch of business. Under business we have industry and commerce. We have already learnt about industry and their types based on their scales along with its advantages in my first video. If you haven't watched it, you can do so now. The link to the video has been provided in the description. With industry being the first branch of business, leading to production of goods and services. The second branch of business is commerce, which is related to the distribution of goods and services produced by the industry. In this video, we are going to learn more about trade, which forms a part of commerce, along with its types, home trade and foreign trade. Home trade is also known as internal and domestic trade. The types of home trade are wholesale trade and retail trade. In the same way, foreign trade is also known as external trade and international trade. The types of foreign trade are import, export and entrepot. So let us begin. Before we begin with the concept of trade, let us first understand what is business. Business is an economic activity performed by individuals to produce and sell goods and services with a view to earn profit. In other words, it is the attempt to produce and sell a product in the market to earn a livelihood. As we know, industry is the term related to the production of goods and providing services. Once the goods are produced, it needs to reach the consumer. How does this happen? The activity which is concerned with the distribution of goods and services produced by the industry is called commerce. It includes all those activities which are essential for maintaining a free and uninterrupted flow of goods. So industry is the production aspect and commerce is the sale aspect of business. This commerce is further divided into trade and auxiliaries to trade. So let's understand what is trade. The term trade refers to an exchange of goods and services for money or money's worth. It denotes buying and selling of goods and services. For example, a man buying vegetables from the vegetable vendor and giving him money in return for it. It facilitates transfer of ownership and possession of goods and services from the seller to the buyer. With trade, goods are made available to the consumers in different markets. The first type of trade is home trade. The term home trade is also known as internal trade and domestic trade. It refers to the trade that takes place within the geographical boundaries of a country. Any trade happening in any part of the country, as long as it is within the country, is called home trade. Sending wheat from Uttar Pradesh to Odisha is an example of home trade. The features of home trade are as follows. Only one type of currency is used since the transaction takes place within a country. For example, if the trade takes place in India, then it will only be in rupee. And if both the buyer and the seller are in the USA, then it will only be in dollars. Fewer restrictions on movement of goods. Tariff, quota, and licensing requirements are close to zero for trade taking place within a country. No custom duty or import duty is levied on such trade as goods are part of domestic production and meant for domestic consumption. Internal trade helps growth of the economy. Due to exchange of goods and services in the country, jobs are provided. It improves the standard of living of the people, which ultimately increases their spending capacity, leading to more trade. Before I proceed to the types of home trade, let me make a disclaimer here. Although the textbooks explain wholesale and retail trade as types of home trade, they also form a part of foreign trade. The wholesale trade and retail trade are not limited to internal trade only. They extend to foreign trade as well. Mr. X, proprietor of ABC Private Limited Company, is a manufacturer of pencils. He produces pencils on a large scale. As it would become difficult for Mr. X to reach all his consumers directly, he sells his product to Mr. Y and Mr. Z. Mr. Y and Mr. Z buy his product in bulk. This purchase of goods in large quantities for the purpose of resale is called wholesale trade. Mr. Y and Mr. Z who are engaging in this transaction are wholesalers. Wholesalers are the link between the producer and the retailers. Once Mr. Y and Mr. Z have bought the pencils, they further sell it in relatively small quantities to many small buyers. These buyers who purchase in small quantities are called retailers. These retailers then sell the products to the ultimate consumers. The transaction of purchase of products from the wholesalers to sell it to the consumer is called retail trade. Retailers are the link between the wholesalers and the consumers. With this, we have understood the types of internal trade, wholesale and retail, which also apply to foreign trade. The second branch of trade is foreign trade. Foreign trade, also known as external trade and international trade, refers to the trade between two or more countries. When trade takes place between different countries, it is known as foreign trade. Sending steel from Russia to Canada is an example of foreign trade. The features of foreign trade is as follows. It involves exchange of currencies between the nations which are involved in the trade. Sonia from India sells her products to Shweta from China. Since Shweta is from another country, she can make the payment for the product in her currency, that is yen. This leads to exchange of currencies in foreign trade. Many restrictions are placed on transfer of goods. Tariff or taxes are levied on products bought into the country. This protects the domestic industries by raising the price of foreign goods. Quotas restrict the amount of value of a foreign product that can be imported. Custom duty is a tax imposed on imports or export of goods. The rate of custom duty are either specific or based on the value of goods. Foreign trade is considered as an important factor in determining relationships between countries. Cordial relationships are also help in promoting trade relations that can help in achieving world economic integration and political peace. Foreign trade is divided into three parts, namely import trade, export trade, and entrepôt trade. When goods and services are purchased from another country, it is called import trade. The act of bringing inside the country is called import. For example, India importing crude oil from Saudi Arabia. When goods and services are sold to buyers in a foreign country, it is called export trade. The act of sending out of the country is called export. For example, India exporting iron ore to China. Entrepôt trade is the combination of import and export. When goods are imported from one country and then resold to another country is called entrepôt. The act of bringing in from one country and then sending out to another country is called entrepôt. For example, Indian sellers importing goods from Japan and then re-exporting the same goods to Africa. With this, we have completed the concept of trade along with its types in brief. Hope you all liked my video. Please subscribe to my channel if you did. Thank you.